Subject English Grammar, Standard 4th. Hello students, my name is Shruti Nanaware. A poem comprehension in English grammar. And the name of a poem is I Saw a Ship. First we will recite the poem and then we will start with the explanation. So let's start. I saw a ship. I saw a ship sailing, a sailing on the sea, and oh, it was all laden with pretty things for thee. There were comfits in the cabin and apples in the hold. The sails were made of silk and the masts of beaten gold. 420 sailors that stood between the decks were 420 white mice with chains about their necks. The captain was a duck with a jacket on his back, and when the ship began to move, the captain said, "Quack, quack." So students, now let's start with the explanation. I saw a ship sailing on the sea. So what did the poet saw? A poet saw a ship. And where was the ship? A ship was sailing on the sea. So the poet saw a sailing ship on the sea. And oh, it was all laden with pretty things for thee. So it was all laden. Laden means heavily loaded. So the ship was heavily loaded with pretty things for thee. Thee means you. So the ship was loaded with many good things. So what the poet is telling? That the ship was loaded with pretty good things, many more things for you. So let's study the meaning once again. Laden. Laden means heavily loaded. Second, thee. Thee means you. There were comfits in the cabin and apples in the hold. So here, comfit means a sweet consisting of a nut and cabin means a private room where the things are kept and apples in the hold. Hold means the act or manner of having something in hand. So the and the apples are kept in the cabin. Meanings: comfits, a sweet consisting of a nut. Second, cabin, a private room. Third, hold, the act or manner of having something in hand. The sails were made of silk and the mats of beaten gold. So, sails means the ship, the white sheets that you see on the screen. They are called as sails. And what they are made up of? Silk. So, silk is a cloth material. So, that sheet means that sails were made of silk material and the mats of beaten gold. Mats means a tall upright post that you can see on the ship that were made up of beaten gold. Meanings: sails. Sails means sheets. Second, silk. Silk means a cloth material. Third, mast. Mast means a tall upright post on a ship. The 420 sailors that stood between the decks. So 420 sailors means there were altogether 24 sailors. Sailor means a person who works on a ship is called as a sailor. So altogether there were 24 sailors that stood between the decks. Stood means They were standing. And where they were standing? On the decks. Deck means roof of the ship. So the 24 sailors were standing on the roof of the ship. Meaning decks. Decks means a roof of the ship. There were 4 and 20 white mice with chains about their neck. So as we have studied that there are 24 sailors in the ship. And who were the sailors? The white mice are the sailors of the ship. And what they have wore around their neck? They have wore a chains around their neck. The captain was a duck with a jacket on his back. So who was the captain of the ship? The duck was the captain of the ship with a jacket on his back. Means what did the captain duck has wore? The captain duck has wore a jacket. And when the ship began to move, the captain said, "Quack, quack." And when the ship started to move, so what did the captain duck said? The captain duck said, "Quack, quack." Answer the following questions. Write the pairs of rhyming words from the poem. So what were the rhyming words that we have studied in the poem? See, thee. The second pair of rhyming word is hold, gold. The third pair of rhyming word is decks, necks. And the fourth pair of rhyming words are back, quack. Second question, give meanings of. First, comfits. So what does a comfit means? Comfit means a sweet consisting of a nut. Second, hold. So what is the meaning of hold? The meaning of hold is the act or manner of having something in hand. Now let's have a look at the question and answers of the poem. Third question. What were the sails made of? The sails were made of silk. Fourth, what were the masts made of? The masts were made of beaten gold. Fifth, who were the sailors of the ship? Yes, right. The white mice were the sailors of the ship. Sixth question, what did the sailors wear around their neck? The sailors wore chains around their necks. Second, who was the captain of the ship? Can you guess? Yes, correct, the duck. The duck was the captain of the ship. Eighth, what did the captain have on his back? Yes, right. The captain had a jacket on his back. Question, what did the captain say when the ship began to move? And the answer is, when the ship began to move, the captain said, "Quack, quack." 10th, a car runs on the road. Where does a ship sail? And the answer is, a ship sails on the sea. 7th question, if 4 and 20 means 24, what do the following mean? First, 6 and 20 means what? Yes, right. 6 and 20 means 26. Second, 9 and 30. So 9 and 30 means 39. Third, 8 and 60. What does the 8 and 60 means? So 8 and 60 means 68. So students, hope you have understood our today's video. So keep learning and stay safe. Thank you.